Hello, guys, and welcome back. We have another toy to review. Today, we're going to be checking this solid state logic legendary SSL G compressor. So let's get down to it. We're going to have, in previous episode, we were checking out the limiter. And basically, it's going to be the same loop. We're just going to run the same loop with the same settings with the limiter through the G compressor. It's a unit that many companies try to reproduce their characteristic, the color that this unit gives. I mean, we're not going to do tests comparing them between plugins. The plugins get very close. Yet there's something about this unit that I want you guys to experience by yourself. We're just going to run track through it, and you guys are going to see it yourself what it does to the actual sound overall. To me, generally, this unit basically make the sound a little bit more round. I don't know, it's just the terminology people use, but it's basically, it's more like smoother. It's not so harsh. The transitions are being tamed nicely in a nice, cool way. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. I had it for a while now. I recently purchased Dangerous compressor that works really well for me. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one or not. It's a fairly expensive unit right now. If you want to buy a new one, this one U unit, this size costs about $4,000, even more. So like it's a very expensive unit just for a compressor. I'm always looking for functionality in the studio, but also sound quality. So let's see what this thing can do. I'm going to play the loop, and we're going to basically play around with this. Okay. So we have the same loop going on. Let me bring the volume up. Right now the track is running basically only through the limiter and Dangerous music compressor. Not even. Now it is. All right. So it's a fairly not complicated compressor. Starting from the left, we have a threshold, we have a takt time, ratio, release, makeup gain, in and on. On and on switch to enable it. Auto fade, I rarely use that. And the sidechain external source. So I'm using the switcher here. It's basically, this is connected to the analog switcher here. So just like that, without even turning it on, let's see if we can hear any difference. We're not hearing anything pretty much. I'm gonna turn the compressor on, and we're gonna start playing around with the sound. I'm gonna go crazy with some settings, just so you can see what it does. So right off the bat, I'm not changing anything. There's no compression yet, no makeup gain. And right off the bat, you can start hearing the sound. It's opening slightly. Needle is barely moving. Now I'm gonna squash the signal, see how it behaves, and dial it back in. I'm going to try different attack times. Try a different ratio. release time. This is auto. Okay, I'm gonna pull back and I'm gonna start squashing again. Notice what's gonna happen with the low end. So now, since the compressor is enabled, I know it may seem like it's bringing everything down. So maybe makeup gain is not set up level. Okay. Let's listen with and without. So it's a subtle difference, but now just because I tame the dynamics a little bit on it, I can boost a little bit on the limiter. So that controls the sound a little bit better and gives me more headroom after this compressor. So I was able to push 2 dBs even louder. So I don't know, guys. I'm gonna leave the verdict up to you. What do you guys think about this compressor? In my opinion, it's good. It's really good. It's just for the kind of music I make, I don't think it's that beneficial for me to have such an expensive item. So I'm probably gonna be selling it, and I have the API 2500 compressor that I'm going to be testing mainly. This is going to be my bus compressor that I'll be using. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna revisit that compressor, and we're gonna see what this thing can do and compare it with SSL. See if this particular one, if it works better for the kind of music we make. Because remember, different tempo, different kind of balances of sounds that you have in the track reflects how the compressor is being triggered and works. There are some options that the compressor, you can specify that do not touch the low end, or there are different ways to use the compressor. But in this case, I think SSL is really great for pop music, for maybe R&B, something that's a little bit slower. But for me personally, yes, I had it. I use it, but I don't think I'm going to be missing it. And like I said, API 2500, this is more aggressive compressor, gives a little bit more color, more saturation than this one. So we'll see if it's gonna be better. So stay tuned for that. If you like what I do here, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and that little bell. So when I'm going live, I'm usually going live, and you guys can see as I work here and do those videos for you guys. So thank you so much. Check out the lists of the podcasts that I do, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.